2, 3.
So hello everyone. Good morning mga person. Thank you so much for being us with here today sa aming training presentation. I know some of you guys na hindi pa nakakapag-breakfast pero I hope nakapag-breakfast na yung iba. So I am Julia Cabangon and I am here with
And together, we will be talking about search and connect effective strategies in tapping key talents in the new normal.
Okay, so next. So before we start our topic, guys, let us all first have a prayer. Okay, please bow our heads and feel the presence of the Lord. Dear God, thank you so much for this wonderful day that you have granted us all. Thank you for gathering us to learn and expand our knowledge throughout this training presentation. May you guide the presenters to deliver their tasks accordingly, and may the audience learn something fruitful today. Please God bless us, O Lord, and protect us always. Amen. So ayan guys, ready na ba kayo? Mukhang wala pang energy masyadong iba kasi ang aga nga naman. Pero before that, magkakaroon muna tayo ng icebreaker. Next, please. So for our icebreaker, next month, our game is about guess the company from the tagline. Ayan. So mag-show kami ng tagline ng mga companies. We have 5. And yung first 4 na tagline na yon is 2 points each. And ang last tagline is 3 points. So paramihan kayo guys ng points. And ang mananalo ay mag-uuwi ng 100,000 from GCash. Charot. Ano lang, 100 from GCash. So ready na ba kayo guys? Please type R in the comment section para malaman namin if ready na kayo. Ayan, ready
Alex?
na.
Namumuna talaga si Alex.
Lagi yan, keyboard warrior yan. Okay, so for our first tagline, next please. Ayan, bida ang saya. So, saang company kaya yung tagline na yan, bida ang saya? Nako, favorite ng mga chikiting yan. Gumigiling-giling pang mga bata kapag naririnig yan. So, the answer is
Jollibee. Nauna
Ayan. Jollibee. So, ang nauna for the first tagline is si Dieter. Okay, so that is 2 points for Dieter. So, for our next tagline, taste the feeling. Nako, from what company kaya yung tagline na yan? Napaka-refreshing naman yan. Tanggal talaga ang uhaw natin, guys. Lalo na kapag summer, kapag naririnig yan or nababasa. You may now type your answer on the chat box. Okay, clue guys. From what company yung Coke na yan?
Kailangan specific.
Yes, we have to be specific. From what company kaya yung taste the feeling? Okay, I think we have a winner na. Si Mr. Yodge. Okay, the answer is Coca-Cola. Ayan, si Raymond complete pa Coca-Cola Incorporated. Pero okay lang din na Coca-Cola. So next, please. Ayan, for our third tagline, we find ways. Ay nako guys, future secured tayo dito. Kahit yung love life natin hindi secure dito, secured na secured. So for the answer is, next slide po. Ayan, BDO. So for our winner is Miss Alex. So ayan, naglalaban-laban. We have 2 points for Peter, 2 points for Yodge, and 2 points for Alex. So sino kaya ang mananalo for 100 pesos GCash prize? So for our fourth tagline, for the next slide is, We've got it all for you. Lahat daw meron sila na kailangan natin. From what company kaya yan? So the answer is, next slide, SM or Supermall. So for our winner is, ang nadaya daw, is Alex. SM Supermalls. Grabe naman. Complete naman yan. So we have 4 points for Alex. Pero kahit 4 points na si Alex, pwede pa rin yan matalo for our last tagline kasi 3 points ang ating last tagline. So for our last tagline is, helping you reach your HR goals. From what company kaya yung tagline na yan? We need complete answer, guys.
Ay, talaga naman.
Ay nako, ayaw talaga magpatalo ni Miss Alex. Kuhang-kuha. Sayong-sayo na, girl. Nasa'yo na ang corona. So for the answer is, HR Primo Management Services. So for our icebreaker winner is si Miss Alexandra Nicole Mangat. Okay, thank you guys. I hope na nabuhayan kayo at some point. So now for our course outline. Next, please. For our course outline, guys, we are going to tackle about candidate sourcing and sourcing strategies. And under candidate sourcing, we have talent pool versus talent pipeline, then W questions. And under the sourcing strategies, we are going to tackle about recruitment sourcing strategies. Next.
So for our objectives, at the end of the presentation, you are expected to learn about the candidate sourcing in a wider perspective and extensive connections, new strategies in sourcing applicants rather that will broaden employees' knowledge in tapping the key talents in a new normal. Next. So without further ado, let's start with our lecture. First, we have candidate sourcing. So ano nga ba yung candidate sourcing? Next, please. So candidate sourcing is also called talent sourcing. It is the process of actively searching for qualified candidates. It is basically the process of engaging to your prospective candidates to hire which na magfi-fill in sa current or future positions that open or available sa company or sa client. When doing candidate sourcing, we have talent pool and talent pipeline. Please. So before ko i-discuss yung talent pool and talent pipeline, dito ba si Miss Emmy? Wala. Ask the others na lang if may idea ba sila kung ano yung talent pool or talent pipeline. Pa-next naman ang slide. Ayan. Do you guys have any idea kung ano yung talent pool or talent pipeline? Kahit ano lang, wild guess, ganun. From the keyword itself. Wala. Yung parang data bank ba? Actually, yes. Parang database. Yes, it is actually a database or a data bank. Both are correct. So as you can see, talent pool is not gated, while talent pipeline is gated. So ano nga ba yung gated? Meaning, it is carefully and critically investigated or examined. So ano nga ba yung ini-investigate or ina-examine? Next, please. So sa talent pool, hindi siya gated. These are the database that includes your applicants basic information and contact number. It is basically file siya ng mga resumes, random. Puro lang sa resume. It can be from your past applicants, din sa mga sourcing, ay sa mga ano mo, sa open house recruitment, ayun, random ano lang siya, resume. Next please. Well, in sa talent pipeline, ano na siya, it is the organized, qualified candidates into categories para sa easier access sa future kasi isa yan sa mga strategies natin kung paano kayo makakakuha ng applicant in the future. As you can see sa screen, dun sa from the talent pool kanina, you will now screen the applicant and then i-categorize mo sila pwedeng into specific job positions or sa job field. Yan, accounting, medical, engineer, executive assistant, graphic artist, or yan. Next slide po. So next naman is the important details you should know when sourcing a candidate with the help of TWH questions. Next. So disclaimer lang po, these are some of the most important questions that can help you since hindi ito yung focus mismo ng topic namin. First, we have, what are the job vacancies open? Siyempre, alam mo kung ano yung hahanapan mo ng candidate, di ba? Second is, who is your client? Mahalaga din ang kilala mo yung client or yung company na hahanapan mo ng applicant, ng employee. Kasi just like yung bago nating client, this is their selection, isang sa food industry, naghahanap sila ng applicant na may experience sa related sa field na yon. Next is, what are the qualifications? Tumatanggap ba sila ng fresh grad? Need pa ng ilang years na experience? Next, where is the office located? Mahalaga din siya, syempre, especially if the job is offering a on-site. Malay mo, malayo pala yung nag-a-apply from the company. Eh di sayang lang. Or if they are willing to relocate dun sa office, near the office. And then when it is needed, urgent hiring ba siya or hindi naman need i-prioritize? What are the benefits? Need mo malaman yung benefits ng hinahanapan mo kasi this is one of the questions na ina-ask ng applicants sa naghahanap, kung ano yung benefits ng ina-apply nila. Next is, where will you source your applicant? Where will you? So we have different sourcing platforms. Pupunta ka ba sa job fair? Meron tayong different apps na ngayon since online na naghahanap. Then, lastly, how will you source applicants? Ito na yung topic natin. We will discuss different strategies na makakatulong on how will you source your applicants.
Okay, so moving on for our next topic, we have the sourcing strategies. So next, please. So under sourcing strategies, we have the recruitment sourcing strategies. So these strategies, yung mga makakatulong sa atin to source good applicants, lalo na yung may mga good credentials sa mga resume. So what is this recruitment sourcing strategies pa? This strategy is composed of multiple candidate sourcing techniques for recruiters, which are typically used in combination to maximize results. Next, please. And one of the searching strategies na kilala ngayon na ginagamit when up to sourcing applicants is the Boolean Search or Boolean Search, kung paano i-pronounce. So, let me ask you guys, may mga idea na ba kayo kung paano gamitin or ano yung Boolean Search? Please type yes or no in the chat box. Okay, sabi ni Miss Malu and ni Emma, no pa daw. Sabi naman ni Miss Alex, light. Then sabi ni Mr. Raymond, no. So, some of you guys hindi pa familiar masyado with Boolean Search. Pero don't worry, I will teach you guys kung paano ba ginagamit tong Boolean Search when it comes to sourcing applicants. So, Boolean Search, it helps in finding more relevant results. It aids in finding more pertinent results. So, for example, we have a job hiring platform. So, let's use LinkedIn. You type something on the search bar on LinkedIn and you use modifiers and operators na compose siya ng Boolean search in finding hyper-targeted leads. So what are these operators and modifiers ba? So let's find out. Next, please. So for the operators, we have the not operators. So paano nga ba ginagamit tong not operators na to in finding or in sourcing applicants? So ganito siya tinatype guys in the search bar. So this is the example. We are going to use sales agent as a job position. So lalagay siya between the text. So ano bang purpose netong not operator na to? It helps you to limit your search in specific terms. Meaning, kapag nilagay mo sa search bar, sales not agent, you are particularly looking only for sales. Walang lalabas na similar matches na with agent. Kasi you are very particular na sales ang hinahanap mo. Kaya sales, not agent. You can see sa mga similar matches or searches, na makikita nyo sales associate, sales advocate yung mga lumabas. And under, dito sa sample screenshot, meron ding sales manager and sales not broker. So, ayun yung purpose ng not operator. So, for our next operator is the and operator. So, paano nga din ba ginagamit tong end operator na to? So, another again, sales agent, you will put the end operator between those words. The purpose of the end operator is that it broaden a search in adding multiple keywords in the search bar, meaning dalawa ang hinahanap mo na, sales and agent. So, kapag sinearch mo siya, marami talagang lalabas. As you can see, million matches or results yung lalabas. We have 1,330,000. And makikita nyo dun sa mga job na lumalabas, direct sales agent, reservation sales agent, nandun pa rin yung word na sales agent, pero merong multiple keywords na nadagdag sa kanila. We have sales operations agent, sales and service agent. So for our last operator, we have the OR operator. So what is the purpose of this OR operator din ba? The purpose of the OR operator is that when you type two words in the search bar, it will lead or show you matches of the words you search on. Kumbaga, itong OR operator na to, option siya between the two words, sales or agent. Ang hinahanap mo, pwedeng sales lang or pwede agent. Pwede kayong magtaka, or some of you nagtataka na anong pinagkaiba niya sa end operator. Ang pinagkaiba niya guys is sa end operator, lalabas lang talaga siya with the words na you search on. Then, sa OR operator, pwedeng sales ang lumabas or pwede agent. You can see on the matches na sales agent, ayan, lumabas. Pero pwede ring sales lang, sales coordinator, or sales agent. We have comment. Is it only applicable for LinkedIn search? Mostly kasi ang Boolean search talagang very famous siya using in LinkedIn. Pero we can also try it with different platform. Pero mas accurate lang yung paggamit ng Boolean search with LinkedIn. You can also use some operators and modifiers in some job hiring platforms, lalo na sa Facebook, ganyan. Or in Indeed, we can also use that. So next is, so let's now go to modifiers. So for our first modifier, we have the quotation mark. So paano nga ba ginagamit tong quotation mark? I know that some of you guys are very familiar now with quotation mark kasi, di ba, kapag gumagawa yung iba ng mga thesis or titles, ginagamit natin yung quotation mark. So, pero ano nga bang purpose niyan in Boolean search or in finding applicants? So the purpose of the quotation mark is that it will tell you the exact words in the exact order of what you type on the search bar. Meaning, for example, Java developer ang ginamit natin. Kapag ginamitan mo siya ng quotation mark, kung ano yung mismo eksaktong nilagay mo, ayun din yung lalabas sa mga matches. So you can see na buong-buo yung word na Java developer. Wala yung Java lang or developer. Buo talaga na Java developer yung lalabas. Very particular ka kung ano yung sinearch mo. As you can see, ayan, puro Java developer talaga yung lumabas sa sample screenshot natin. So next, for our last modifier, we have the parentheses. So what is the purpose of this parentheses ba? It gives priority to what is inside or what is written inside the parentheses. So for our example is Java, open and close parentheses, developer or software. Kapag tinype natin siya sa search bar, makikita natin na sobrang daming similar matches or results and makikita natin na mas na-emphasize kung ano yung nasa loob ng parentheses. We can see na software engineer, ayan lumabas kasi nasa loob ng parentheses yung software, di ba? Then we have senior software developer, pwede rin both. Then we have software engineer and software developer. Similar din siya guys with the purpose sa math. Kasi 'di ba when it comes to mathematics, very priority tayo to what is inside the parentheses, right? Then mas ayun yung pina-priority natin to get the right answer. Yes, it is like also hashtag in social media. Di ba nakaka-hype din yun kapag gumagamit tayo ng mga hashtags? We can also use hashtags in LinkedIn and in other job hiring platforms. Kasi mas doon lalabas yung mga similar searches like hashtag hiring urgent or hashtag hiring PH yun. Then, next is, okay, so we are now done with Boolean Search. So, let us now move on with 6 sourcing strategies. Ito, very helpful to lalo na sa mga in HR department when it comes to sourcing. Ano ba yung mga strategies na pwede natin i-apply to sourcing candidates? So, we have 6 and the first one is trust referrals. I know some of you guys na-experience na tong trust referrals na to. So, ang example ng trust referrals is that kunwari ako, I am assigned for a non-tech position, then magre-refer ako ng applicants kay Miss Anne. Then, etong applicant na to, I see na good applicant to and ire-refer ko siya. Hindi naman pwede na kapag magre-refer tayo, talagang refer lang, hindi natin iniisip. Dapat i-paper screen din natin yung resume to see na if a good candidate ba yung nire-refer natin sa co-worker o co-intern natin. An HR professional knows the importance of professional networks when it comes to hiring. There is a research back in 2020 from LinkedIn. It says that 4% of the referred applicants or candidates are more likely to be hired in a company, and 45% of those referred applicants are more likely to stay 4 years or more in a company, leading to a higher investment in return. And nakakapag-save rin tayo ng time, effort, and resources. So next is, consider applicants or resume data bank. Ayan. I know that some of you guys are very familiar now with it when it comes to resume data bank. Okay, so let me ask some of you, saan natin makikita yung resume data bank and anong nilalagay sa resume data bank? You can write your answer in the comment section, guys.
Ako miss.
Okay, ayan, we have Mr. Eman.
Sa G Drive, makikita na.
Ayan, makikita daw sa G Drive yung resume data bank. That is the importance. Okay. Okay, thank you for that. Makikita natin sa G Drive yung mga resume data bank. That is the importance of keeping records and history sa mga nasusource nating applicants. Kahit rejected yan or kahit hanggang initial interview lang yan, we need to save those records for future purposes. Considering past applicants, meaning runner-up candidates that didn't make the match or the catch at their first application, pwede natin sila bigyan ng another opportunity, lalo na kapag urgent hiring, di ba? We are in need of applicants. Pwede natin i-run through yung resume data bank and hanapin natin yung mga nearly perfect match na applicants na nag-apply before na baka may chance na sila ngayon. Okay, it's okay po. Okay, next is know your touch points. Sa pagsusource ng applicants, hindi pwede na diretso na ano lang tayo, source ng source. Dapat meron tayong standard and limits. Lalo na to sa mga cold emailing. When it comes to cold emailing, ito yung mga applicants na like for example, nag-send tayo ng initial interview, nakapasa siya. Then after a week, 2 weeks, or a month, hala, hindi pa rin nagre-reply. Nag-ghost na tayo. Hindi lang pala sa love life nag-ghost, pati rin pala when it comes to sourcing applicants. Or minsan, kapag na-interview na natin, hindi na rin nagpaparamdam. We have to set limits or standard. Dapat, but by this time, meron na tayong standard na siniset sa utak natin na, okay, this is the proper way on how to source a candidate. Then, dapat hanggang dito lang. And dapat alam natin kung hanggang saan lang din natin hihintayin din yung mga applicants. Kasi sometimes na, the more na we focus on one applicant, nakakalimutan na natin na there are more chances pa sa mga ibang applicants. Okay, for the next is?
Ayan, diversify your talent acquisition search. Siyempre, hindi lang dapat tayo nagpo-focus sa isang platform kasi mapapabagal yung process natin in hiring applicants. Dapat hindi lang tayo nakabase sa LinkedIn. We also join different Facebook groups, and then pwede din tayo sa JobStreet, and then sa Indeed. Dapat maging creative ka into exploring different hiring platforms. Pasok din dito yung, syempre, di ba, sa isang company, they already have talent acquisition specialists. They also hire freelancers, and then we have interns para mas madami and mas ma-diversify yung pag-search ng applicant. Next. Do not rely on resume keywords. Ayan. Siyempre, madali nga naman mag-screen ng resume or mag-paper screen through searching ng keywords. Kaso, dapat hindi tayo nakabase lang doon kasi according to Recruiting Intelligence website, there are estimated of 10% of the applicants na gumagamit ng resume writing services. Meaning, madami talaga na sa mga applicants na hindi 100% honest in writing their resume. So, dapat maging makilatis ka talaga sa pagpe-paper screen. Lalo na sa mga technical positions. Hindi lang porket may nakita kang Java dyan or React.js, ganun. Ibig sabihin, experience na sila doon. Next. So lastly, we have hire internally. Naman, sa madaling salita, promotion. Bakit ka nga ba hahanap pa sa iba kung pwede ka namang humanap doon sa sarili mong mga employee, di ba? Nandun na pala hinahanap mo sa loob lang ng company mo. So sa case naman natin, pwede tayong mag-request sa clients natin ng shortlist applicants na i-recommend nila into promotion. Pero most likely, hindi naman siya applicable since bakit nga ba nila kukunin yung services natin if may makukuha pala sila sa loob ng company. So, that ends our presentation. Our lecture part. Next slide, please.
Okay. So for our takeaway is that I want you guys to remind na do not be scared to new learnings. Hindi lahat ng alam natin, doon lang tayo magsistay kung saan tayo comfortable. We have to look and search for more because we should always opt for the challenges na ino-offer sa atin. It will not only contribute to us but also to the people around us and also for the company. Like yung mga sourcing strategies, we have to look for more. We have to set our standards or to look for strategies na mas mapapabilis or mas mapapabetter yung mga pag-source natin ng applicants.
Yes, we have to be creative and explore more.
And that will be the end of our presentation. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.